Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cop Council. I hope you're all on a fantastic day. If you are, then please let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, tonight we're just going to be doing a little bit of a talk tonight. We're going to be taking time to, commemorate then you could say Alisson Becker, what a goalkeeper we have at Liverpool Football Club. Probably the best goalkeeper in the world. We will be talking a lot more about Alisson Becker throughout tonight's stream. We'll also be talking about, Liverpool gossip, the food transfer rumours and all like that. We will get talking more in depth with that in time. So if you guys are new to the channel, then please do subscribe to the Cop Council. We are on the road to 200 subscribers, and hopefully we'll be able to get that done by the end of January. If we can't, then I won't be too gutted, but hopefully we'll be able to do it. But if you guys are new around here, then please subscribe to the Cop Council, and if you're watching right now, then please like the video. Every like is really appreciated, and hopefully all of you are on a fantastic day. Let me jump into the chat with a few of you guys, then I can see a few of you in the chat already. Mark said thanks for the mod. Yeah, if a few of you type into the stream tonight, then yes, I have modded a few people, a few regulars in here that I see all the time. So thank you for the support, and if you are a mod, then I have thingy that I am, thank you, grateful anyway. But yeah, if you're not a mod yet, then don't be disheartened. I will look into more people being mods in the stream. So if you would like to be a mod, then please let me know in the comment section down below, or give me a tweet or anything like that. Obviously all of our tweets and all like that are in the description. But yeah, if you want to be a mod in the chat, then yeah, please let me know in the comment section down below. Carl Crosby's in the chat. How are you, sir? Alisson's conceded 21 goals at Anfield. 24% of them were scored by Liverpool when he was at Roma. Yeah, it's mad that. But yeah, we'll get talking a bit more about Alisson in a bit. But yeah, that's such a mental stat, to be fair. George in the chat, hi Connor, Alisson is a beast of a keeper, mate. Yeah, like I said, we'll be talking a lot more about Alisson Becker, and what a goalkeeper he is. And where would Liverpool be right now if we didn't have Alisson Becker? Who knows? It's as simple as that. But yeah, we will dive in a lot more in a bit. But yeah, what else have we got? Hi George, sorry I've been away, not been well recently. I hope you're okay, Jade. I know you're new to the channel, but yeah, hoping that you're better now and hoping that you're having a fantastic day. But yeah, what else are we going to be talking in tonight's stream? Like I said, we will be talking about Alisson Becker. We will be talking a bit about transfers and all like that. We'll be talking about Gini Wijnaldum as well. We'll be talking how much how much of a good player he was against Tottenham. We're talking about his performance, his contract situation, and all other stuff like that. We'll be talking a little bit as well about Fabinho. There's Fabinho news today. Obviously, yesterday there was the whole Mbappe news as well concerning Fabinho, so we will dive into that as well. I just want to say it quickly as well. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I tried to heal up my back. If you didn't know what happened, I fell down the stairs practically and injured my back. But yeah, the back is better today. Hopefully, hopefully the pain now will stay away, and hopefully it's going to be healing up now quite a bit more. But yeah, if anyone else has done that in their lifetime, falling down the stairs, it isn't nice at all. And my back was like completely black and blue when I fell down the stairs. But yeah, I'm fine now, and hopefully we'll be able to stream now for the rest of the week. Obviously we got Manchester United now in, what was it, Sunday in the last kickoff, 4:30. So that's going to be a very big game. Manchester United versus Liverpool, it's always a big game, even though Man United are trash right now. But yeah, let me dive into a few more of your comments, and then we'll dive in to the whole Alisson Becker talk and everything to do with that. Mark said Alisson and VVD have both done amazing, making the rest of the team stronger. Yeah, I would say that, to be fair, mate. I think that the both of them have been superb, but like I said, we'll dive into that a bit more. How are you? I'm very good, mate. Thanks for asking. I hope you're on a fantastic day. Joe said, so true, Mark, and then yeah, Mark replying with yep. But yeah, if you, like I said, if you're not modded yet, don't feel any disheartened, guys. Like honestly, like I'm not I will mod a few more people. So like, if you would like a mod, then please let me know. But yeah, I'm not gonna make everyone a mod in the chat, but I'm gonna make a few people mods in the chat. But yeah, hopefully all of you are on a fantastic day. But yeah, let's dive in into the Alisson Becker talk. Obviously, it is the thumbnail and title, and what a goalkeeper we have in Alisson Becker. And this was after I was thinking about this yesterday quite a lot. Especially after the game against Spurs. Gary Neville was talking about how good Alisson Becker is. And it just got me thinking, like, how good is Alisson Becker really? And I think he, for me, is the best goalkeeper in the world, quite hands down. I think the top three are probably him, Ter Stegen, and Jan Oblak. I'd say probably that's my personal preference. I know a few people would have Ederson in there as well. Obviously, Alisson is ahead of Ederson as Brazil's number one, and rightfully so in my opinion. But it's like what Connor said in the chat, a couple of minutes ago about Alisson. Liverpool have pretty much put, the most goals behind Alisson, when he was at Roma in that Champions League semi-final. And, just looking at his stats today, it's just unbelievable what he's achieved so far at Liverpool. He's played 50, and this is just league stats, mind. Champions League, I haven't included them, but, 51 Premier League starts, 27 clean sheets, 27 goals conceded. That's an unbelievable, ratio then, you could say. And, it's, it just shows, how this defense is working and how much of a unit, all of it is. And, for me, I think we have the best defense in the world. Obviously before now, we've like gone on this like run of not conceding any goals. Liverpool were leaking goals this season. Plenty of people were picking up on that. The Liverpool were leaking goals. But you think about it, Alisson missed 2 months at the start of this season, through an injury. And this is the other thing I think is crucial as well. Especially with Manchester City fans going constantly about, Liverpool have been handed the title by the FA and all like this. And yesterday, all on Twitter, there was the whole things going on and like that. And they were saying that like Liverpool haven't had any injuries this season and all like that. For me, that's utter garbage, because we missed Alisson Becker for pretty much 2 months of the season, and we had to rely on Adrian. And for me, Adrian managed pretty well, in my opinion, to get that level where Alisson Becker left it. Obviously, Alisson's had a red card since coming back, and like, I think that was against, I can't remember who that was against. Let me know in the comments who he had the red card against. I can't remember who he had the red card against. It's escaped my mind, but still, Alisson for me is, unbelievable. And, even the backup for Alisson, in Adrian, he did a very, very good job. And I think that's, it's been, coming that Liverpool needed, a world-class goalkeeper. Obviously, it was after the Champions League final in Kiev, the whole Alisson Becker, stories and all like were coming out and everything. Like, Liverpool were looking for a goalkeeper. I don't think Liverpool were after a goalkeeper straight away after the Champions League final. I still feel like, if anyone remembers the game, I think against Tranmere, where Karius, dropped a very simple ball, and I think Klopp then realised that we need a better goalkeeper to go and challenge for Champions Leagues and Premier League titles. And that's exactly what they did, signing Alisson Becker from Roma for £67 million. And when you think about it, at the time, that was a world record fee for a goalkeeper. Alisson did break the record, I think, previously set by Ederson, I think it was, after he beat Buffon's, I think, or maybe Buffon stayed due to, rates, with euros and pounds. But, you think about it, and I think that, this is another thing I think that you need to maybe look at. Like I just said, £67 million, it's a huge amount of money. Obviously, Mark said in the chat, signing Virgil van Dijk as well, that's 75 million. I think that price was justified quite a lot. And the people were saying maybe with Alisson Becker, he was way overpriced and all like that. But then I say to those people, look at what he's done. Look at, well, now anyway, look at what he's done. Obviously, last year winning so many like personal awards and trophies all together. But then you look at that price tag and you look at Kepa for Chelsea. Now, what is it? Kepa Arrizabalaga, I think that's how you say his name. Then I think it was like a week after we signed Alisson, they signed Kepa Arrizabalaga for, I think it was was it £71 million or something like that, and that was unbelievable, that they had paid that much, because apparently, I don't know if many of you guys remember this, but apparently there was 3 teams interested in Alisson Becker. It was Chelsea, it was Real Madrid, and it was Liverpool. Now, it was obviously Real Madrid and Chelsea were, figuring things out over Thibaut Courtois. Obviously, he was going it looked like he was going to Real Madrid, and they needed to get another goalkeeper. And Alisson was a target for them, but obviously he chose to come to Liverpool, and what a choice it has been for us, and I think him as well. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on that as well. And like I said a minute ago, like he, for me, like he is the best goalkeeper in the world. And last year as well, he won so many things. He won the Golden Glove in 3 single competitions, Champions League, Premier League, and the Copa America. He won 2 of those competitions in the Champions League and the Copa America, obviously unfortunately missing out on the Premier League only just though. And then you look, hands down, well, obviously I think Virgil van Dijk won, the man of the match award in the Champions League final. I thought personally he should have gone to Alisson Becker, because obviously he was making fantastic saves after fantastic saves. But, he kept us in that Champions League final, to be fair. And, for me, I wouldn't want another goalkeeper in my team than Alisson Becker. I think that he has, made the whole team confident. And I do think this as well, guys. If we hadn't gone for Alisson, I don't think we'd be in the position we are right now. And now, I do say that with a bit of Wasnam. I know we had Mignolet and Karius in goal, but I do personally think we wouldn't be in the position we are right now without Alisson Becker. And, for me anyway, Alisson is 10 times the better goalkeeper than Karius was. And the same with Mignolet as well. They were not good goalkeepers for Liverpool Football Club. This is why now they are moved on. And I do personally think that Alisson, well, if we didn't have him, we wouldn't be in the position we are right now. But let me know your guys' thoughts on that as well in the comment section down below. Or if you are watching on repeat, then do please let me know in the comments. And if you are new around here, then do please let me get the subscriber emoji up. There we go. If you are new around here, then please subscribe. But yeah, hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments right now, and let me dive into the chat with you guys. I've been talking for about 10-15 minutes now, but yeah, let me dive into the chat with you guys, and we'll get talking then a bit more about Alisson and everything he's done over the last year. What we got? Hold on a minute, guys. The chat's scrolled up on me. What we got? Like I said before, we have too many outstanding players that are commanding on the pitch. Even Adrian is playing really good. Yeah, Mark, to be fair, like I said, Adrian was perfect when Alisson went out injured. Obviously went out for 2 months, and to be fair, apart from I think a mistake against Southampton, Adrian was perfect, to be fair, and definitely lived up to the absence then of Alisson Becker. George said 6 clean sheets in a row now, though. Yeah, it's an amazing record what Liverpool are doing at the minute. 6 clean sheets in a row. It's unbelievable what this red team are doing at the moment. Yeah, Karius was even getting slated from the Tranmere fans, and his confidence was shot. Yeah, like I said, I think it wasn't the Champions League final, obviously. The whole thing come out about him being concussed and everything like that, and I kind of accepted that from that Champions League final. I was like, fair enough, everyone everyone can look at that now and kind of think of it as an excuse, or kind of like come to terms of this is the reason why he was so bad that night. But you know, that Tranmere game, when he didn't catch, oh, my screen's going dead. When he didn't catch that simple ball, I just think I think that was then when Jurgen Klopp went, now we need to look for a goalkeeper. And Liverpool were picking, I think, between Alisson and Jan Oblak, so they were picking between the two best goalkeepers in the world, and they needed it, to be fair, because I think even Jurgen knew if we were to move on, then they would definitely have to, sign a world-class player. But yeah, hopefully, well, thankfully, I should say, Alisson did sign for Liverpool Football Club. But yeah, what else have we got? Having a good goalkeeper, I suppose the team to make more attacking play and pushing more players forward, said Mark. Like Courtois too, though. I think you're on about Karius as well with Courtois. I think the defence is a lot more confident because of Alisson in the net. Yeah, I think that's another factor as well. I think they especially, if you watch the Spurs game, this new high line that Liverpool are playing, they're confident by playing it, especially when they know, a player of Alisson Becker is, in the goal. So, that's going to be, a definite thing that this red team, are going to be very, very confident about. What else we got? Yep, hold on. Nerd Boys in the chat, how are you, sir? Hope you're on a fantastic day. Kind of getting annoyed at these fans now saying, hold on a minute, I was reading that and it scrolled up. Kind of getting annoyed at these fans not saying we wouldn't deserve the title. Jesus Christ, can't get away from it. Yeah, mate, like I said, people, underestimating Liverpool in a sense, and I think that they're not giving Liverpool the credit that they deserve this season. People saying that VAR has saved Liverpool this year. It hasn't at all. Maybe once or twice it has, especially the Wolves game and like that, but I think that was properly the first game where Liverpool were affected by VAR, but the rest, Liverpool were dominant throughout the Premier League this season, and it's been shown we are deserving of where we are. And I think that all the haters and all the rest of the rival fans, they're just bitter, to be fair, especially Manchester City fans. I think they're very, very bitter when it comes to Liverpool Football Club. What else we got? George says, they're just jealous, Nerd Boy. Yep, that is, especially in the position now. You're saying exactly what I said. We will be 30 points ahead of Man U if we win on Sunday, said George. That would be absolutely fantastic if we could be, 30 points ahead of Manchester United. Wow. I go back to 2011 or 2010, when people, well, especially Ryan Giggs was saying, Manchester United would never fall, like Liverpool Football Club have. And I think that, wow, how wrong you were, Ryan Giggs, because I think that, Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp are going places. And I do personally think now, if Liverpool win their games against United and Wolves, then the title's ours. And I am going to go there then, guys. I am going to say, the title is ours. I'm just going to say that. But, we do have to beat Manchester United and Wolves first. But then, if we do manage to do that, then I would say the title is ours. Just saying. I think I read a stat as well today that, Liverpool are now 98% sure to go on and win the Premier League trophy. That in its sense is unbelievable. That's just thinking about that is so positive. And I don't know if you guys are the same, but honestly I cannot wait to maybe lift that Premier League trophy in May, and hopefully the Reds will be able now to bring it home as soon as possible. I don't know why whenever I talk I always get a blocked nose. I always hate that, but yeah, sorry if I did sound a bit muffy then. But yeah, anything else in the chat? I'll talk a little bit more in the chat, and then I'll get on then to a few things that we have to talk about tonight. What else we got? Lol, I think we should have got a goalkeeper ages before that. We all knew both Mignolet and Karius weren't good. Yeah, we got Alisson Becker. That's pretty much simple with that, mate. Our academy goalkeeper really good too. Thinking out about Callagher, Callagher looks to be good. A few games this season he doesn't look good, to be fair, but fair enough. I think he'll learn from time. He is very, very young, to be fair. What else we got? The 16-year-old Polish kid was hijacked from United's grasps. It's supposed to be he's supposed to be really good, said Mark. I can't remember who that is. But speaking of goalkeepers, then, according to Turkish reports, Liverpool have apparently bidded £15 million for. Well, let me get my notes, guys, because I can't really say the club's name, to be fair. Transinspar. I think that's how you say it, Transinspar. I could have butchered that, guys, but seriously, we've apparently put in a bid for their young goalkeeper. I was gonna say his name, but I'd butcher that even more. But apparently we put in a £15 million bid, according to Turkish reports. Do I believe it? No, in my opinion. I think this goalkeeper, that they've constantly put a rumor on Liverpool. I think that they're just doing it just to get more money. For him, apparently he's meant to be a very desirable goalkeeper. But why would Liverpool want another goalkeeper? We've got Alisson Becker, we've got Adrian, we've got Callagher coming in. We've got I can't remember the goalkeeper that went out to Huddersfield as well. We got him as well. So, Liverpool do have goalkeeping options. And, I just think that, Liverpool don't need to sign another goalkeeper. But that's just my opinions, guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me just sort out my hair, guys. So I'll dive in then to what else I have to talk about tonight, and then we'll jump straight back into the chat with you guys. But if you're not yet already subscribed, then please hit that subscribe button, and hopefully you guys are on a fantastic day. But so Graham Souness was talking yesterday after Manchester City won their game 6-1 against Aston Villa. He was talking about Sergio Aguero. Obviously, Sergio Aguero beating now, I think it was Thierry Henry's record, so he's become now the most scoring foreign player in the Premier League history. So, congratulations kind of to Sergio Aguero. But, who cares? Because it's Sergio Aguero, to be fair. But, he did say, Graham Souness, that Sergio Aguero could walk into any team. And that teams he did mention included Liverpool. Now, I want to know your guys' thoughts on this, especially. He was talking about that, Real Madrid would have him in his team. Barcelona would have them in his team. Well, Barcelona would have them in his team. Now, and then he also said Sergio Aguero would walk into the front three at Liverpool. And I kind of thought, would he, though? Would he? I don't think so, in my opinion. We've got the best front three in the world football. We've got Sergio Aguero, sorry. We've got Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, and Bobby Firmino. Obviously, Bobby scoring the winning goal against, who's against? Against Tottenham. And, do I think that they are, do I think that, they'd swap for Sergio Aguero? Absolutely not. Do I think that Sergio Aguero could get in Liverpool's team? At the minute, no. That's plain and simple. He may be the most goal-scoring, foreign player in Premier League history, but do I think he could get into the Liverpool team right now as it is? No, because Bobby Firmino is the creator. He's the guy that, links up all the play, and then the two finishers are, plain and simple, Sadio Mane, Mo Salah. They are the finished articles, and realistically, the real question is, could Sergio Aguero play where Sadio Mane and Mo Salah are? No, he couldn't. And, maybe in a Real Madrid and Barcelona, I think Suarez is now out for the season for for Barcelona, sorry. So, maybe they would take him, but would Liverpool take him? Absolutely not. I don't think that Aguero would even, get into Liverpool's reserves team. No, I'm joking. He would get into Liverpool's reserves team, but first team, not a chance, in my opinion. But I just wanted to mention that, and I can see a few of you commenting right now. George saying Aguero can't even score at Anfield, and then Mark laughing that, yeah, he can't be fair, and also Mark agreeing to what I was saying. But yeah, I personally don't think he could ever get into Liverpool's first team now. But, you know, I just thought, you know, why say that? You know, Liverpool are top of the league, you know, 14 points clear, you know, with a game in hand, so potentially it could be 17 points clear, you know, of Manchester City. So, you know, I just thought that was a bit dumb from Graham Souness saying that, but, you know, I just wanted to ask you guys and get your guys' thoughts, opinions. But if you are watching on repeat, you know, let me know in the comment section down below. Danny Mills has urged David Moyes to sign Nathaniel Klein before the January transfer window ends. Obviously, Klein has now returned from a bad knee injury. Obviously, he sustained that in pre-season. You know, obviously now getting into full recovery, and you know, he is, I think, maybe 1 or 2 weeks away from being in contention to start playing football again. You know, Jurgen Klopp has briefly mentioned this in press conferences and other things like that. So, you know, let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Would you sell Nathaniel Klein? Obviously, you know, he is now in, I think it's last year now of his contract, or the last 6 months of his contract. So would you guys, you know, would you get rid of Nathaniel Klein now, obviously, or would you keep him, you know, full backup for Trent Alexander-Arnold, especially now James Milner is out injured? But yeah, Danny Mills, I think Danny Mills, he does a lot with BBC, but yeah, he has urged, you know, he's urged West Ham United to go and sign Nathaniel Klein, because I think they got their main right back. I think he injured his hamstring pretty badly, so he's going to be out now for, I think, about 4 months of what I was reading today. So yeah, you know, they do need a right back, and you know, Nathaniel Klein maybe would be, you know, maybe he would be a good solution for West Ham. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Mark said, I like Klein, not good enough for us, I feel, though. Yeah, I think that, you know, Trent's taken that position to a next level. And to be honest with you, I think if, you know, if Trent needed a rest, then I think Nico Williams could easily come in now. Obviously playing a fantastic game against Everton. You know, Everton's first team, I would like to say as well. And, you know, doing a very, very good thing. But yeah, also, guys, let me know, how much do you think Nathaniel Klein would sell for now? Obviously, he's in the last 6 months of his contract now. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. How much would you sell Nathaniel Klein? I would say anywhere from maybe, what, 7 to 10 million pounds, maybe. I don't really know. I would personally, I would think maybe between 7 and 20 million. But you know, Klein has been injured now for a while, so you know, in my opinion, you know, I would think that. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Just gonna take a quick drink, a minute, guys. But yeah, please let me know your guys' thoughts on who, like, how much would you sell Nathaniel Klein for if you was to sell Nathaniel Klein. Excuse me. What else we got? I agree, Mark. Sell him, said George. Oh, let me put my... There we go, back in focus. Yeah, I agree, Mark. Sell him. To be fair, I'd play Williams before Klein. Also said George. Mark said £25 million and then said greedy. To be fair, is it greedy in today's market? I don't know where you'd value Klein. I think most of it, though, would be contract-wise. But yeah, we just have to wait and see, to be fair, mate. Michael Edwards can get a good price for him, 15 to 20 million. I think that would pretty much be like the average, you know, average for Nathaniel Klein. You know, he is, honestly, he is a very good right back. We obviously saw that last year against Manchester United when when Trent was injured. So, you know, he can play very, very good at a very high level. So, you know, if he was to be sold, then I'd say thank you to Klein, you know, Kleiny, because, you know, he was good, you know, the first couple of years, and then when Trent come in to the Liverpool team, then I think that, you know, he was, you know, then outshined, you know, in that right back position by Trent Alexander-Arnold. So, you know, that in its sense would be the right move then, I would say. And George also said, how old is he? I think Klein's 28, I think, or 29. I think he's 28. I could be wrong. Someone let me know in the comments. But 28 said Mark. There we go. But yeah, he, for me, would only be a backup. Now, obviously, Trent now is our man at right back. So, you know, for me, it's quite obvious. Like, you either A, keep him as a backup, or B, sell him to get more money, to be fair. But what else we got? Oh, my screen's gone off. What else have we got? So let's talk about Gini Wijnaldum then. Obviously, the whole contract situation with him is a bit up in the air right now. But you know, reliable sources say that you know, there are currently contract talks being talked about. So, you know, maybe there might be some news in the next couple of weeks, you know, concerning Gini Wijnaldum. Obviously, he had probably a man of the match performance. I personally give man of the match to Bobby Firmino, but I know a lot of people give you know, a contract, or not give contracts, give man of the match to Gini Wijnaldum for his performance against Tottenham. I thought he played very, very well, and I think, you know, he's one of Liverpool's, you know, standout players. To be fair, you know, I think that, you know, he's definitely you know, he's definitely one to keep, and I think, you know, he's our most consistent midfield player, and I think, you know, he definitely needs to be, you know, in our team for a very long time to come. I know I think he's 29 now, but still, I think he could easily be like a James Milner. I think he could, like, keep up this performance and keep this high level going for a very, very long time. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you think Gini Wijnaldum deserves a new contract at Liverpool, or would you say maybe sell him at the end of the season? But I personally wouldn't sell him. I'd keep him and give him a new contract. George said give him a new one. Mark said Klein or Gini. What to keep? I'd keep Gini and I'd sell Klein. I think that's pretty obvious for that. What else we got? George says Genie works like a horse, by the way. Yeah, he is very, very on it, to be fair. From start to finish, to be fair. I think it was like, what was it, like the 92nd minute, he was making like nutmegs and sprints there and then. And, you know, Genie's just Genie, and he's brilliant. And I think that, you know, we need to keep him for a very long time. Mark says Lallana contract extension with 2 question marks. So far there's no talks of a contract extension. There are a few rumours that Klopp is looking for a replacement for Adam Lallana in the summer. So, you know, if that is the case, then, you know, obviously he would be leaving. There was a few rumours going around as well that Southampton today put in a bid for Adam Lallana, apparently around 8.5 million. You know, I haven't seen really any like concrete evidence of this. I think there was just a few people making it up on Twitter, to be fair. And, you know, if people did see that to be true, then, you know, who knows, you know, Adam Lallana could be sold, but I don't think so, guys. I think this is now pretty much the squad that is going to now challenge now for the league title and try and get it done. But yeah, I don't think anyone else is coming in. I don't think anyone else is leaving Liverpool, then you could say, with any significance, then you could say. What else we got? I would keep Lallana just for his experience, said George. Yeah, I personally keep Lallana. I think excuse me, guys. I personally think he's been, you know, brilliant when he's been called upon. You know, I don't think that, you know, many people of his experience would, you know, sign for Liverpool now. But yeah, it's weird. I think that, you know, obviously he wants first team football, but, you know, at Liverpool he's not going to get it. I think that, you know, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Keita, you know, I think the majority of our midfield get ahead of Adam Lallana, and, you know, I think he is a bit at the bottom when everyone is fit, but, you know, he is a good option to have. But, you know, if he was to leave, then I'd thank him for the memories. But, you know, maybe it is time for a change for him, because, you know, like I said, he does want first team football, and can he get at Liverpool? Probably not, in my opinion. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Look at what he's done this season, and we could have sold him last year, said George. Yeah, that's a big well, it was a big possibility, but yeah, it's like well, you've said today, Klopp loves him, and he does. He loves Adam Lallana. He, you know, as soon as he came into the club, you know, he was amazed by Adam Lallana because he could work with both feet, obviously his left and his right. But, you know, it's not just that with Adam Lallana. He, you know, he works for the team. He works very hard for the team. And, you know, when he came on for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain against Tottenham, he was very, very good, in my opinion. And I think, you know, I don't think many teams have that, you know, that high caliber, you know, substitution. You know, maybe, you know, they bring someone on and, you know, they take them a while to get into the game. But, you know, Adam Lallana was brilliant. You know, he got into the game, he got stuck in straight away. And, you know, I don't think many well, players that people have to bring on as substitutions, I don't think they have that, to be fair. And, you know, excuse me guys, failing to swallow, but yeah, hopefully, you know, if he stays, like I said, if he goes, then, you know, who knows. But for me, I'd keep him around. I'd probably give him a 1-year extension, but if he left, then I'd say thank you for the memories then, kind of. But yeah, also then, guys, obviously I said at the beginning of the stream we would be talking a bit about Fabinho. Obviously yesterday, you know, the whole talk yesterday was in the ways of Kylian Mbappe. Obviously, Fabinho was talking, I think, to a magazine in France. I don't really know which one it was. I haven't done my research on it, but he was talking about the league. He was saying, you know, now we're going to win the league. We're going to go and search to go and win the league. And he was also talking about Mbappe. Now, what he said was, I personally think that Mbappe will win the Ballon d'Or before Neymar, and I would welcome him to Liverpool Football Club. Now, obviously, Mbappe has been linked with Liverpool for, you know, the last, I'd say, probably 6 months. Well, I'd say probably 6 months. I'd probably say about last 4 or 5 months. Obviously, since the Nike kit deal has been, you know, a thing. You know, obviously now it's confirmed that Nike will be our kit sponsor now from next season on. But, you know, ever since the Nike deal has been, you know, rumoured, you know, Mbappe has been rumoured, obviously Nike and that whole rumour of they wanting to bring a Nike athlete to Liverpool, and a big athlete as well. So, you know, would that be that? Who knows? But in my opinion, you know, do I think Mbappe will come to Liverpool? No, I think he's too expensive. Sorry, guys. I think he is way too expensive. Do I think that, you know, do I think he is the best player out there to get? Yes, I do think he is. Obviously, I do think we have currently the best left wing and right wing in the world, with Mo Salah and Sadio Mane. I don't know why, guys. My nose is blocked. I don't know why. But, yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. A bit coughing tonight. I don't know why. But, yeah, do I think he is the best to go and get? Absolutely. Do I think he's probably too expensive? Yes. I think that he's around 250, if you were looking at it, probably. But, yeah, 250 million, I would say he is worth. But let me take a quick drink of it. Excuse me. But yeah, let me dive back into the chat with you guys a minute. But yeah, that's what he said. He said that, you know, he'd welcome him to Liverpool Football Club. What else we got? Isn't there someone else close to ending his contract? No, I'd say no. I don't think anyone else is close to getting rid of the contract. We need Sadio to sign a new contract, new one. He only has a year left after this season. Does he? I thought Sadio signed a new 5-year deal, like, recently. I don't know about that. No, I think Mane's fine, to be fair. Oh, did he? I thought I heard someone say, Mark said, I think that's wrong, he registered last year. Yeah, I thought that he signed a brand new deal last year, but yeah, I could be easily mistaken, mate. It's easily done, to be fair. But yeah, I I don't know. I think he signed a new deal. Let me know. I'm sure he got a new deal last year with improvements to wages. There we go. Yeah, I thought that he did have a new one as well, mate. What else we got? Oh, that's okay then, mate. Yeah, so that's fair enough. But yeah, let me talk back more then about Alisson Becker. We'll be going for another 10 minutes, guys. Obviously, today's not going to be a long stream. It's going to be a short one today. But yeah, let's go back to talking about Alisson Becker and how what a good goalkeeper he has become. Well, for Liverpool Football Club. The other thing I forgot to mention earlier on was, I think Alisson Becker has been the best goalkeeper for the last 3 years. Now, his time at Roma, I thought that he was very, very good. Obviously, blocking Messi out for, their comeback. We all know about comebacks in Barcelona. Do I think that, Alisson is overrated? No, I have seen that. A few times I've seen that Alisson's overrated, and, the public are, underestimating, Edison and all like that. That's garbage, in my opinion. I think that, he is the best goalkeeper in the world. Like I said, I think when he was at Roma, I thought that he was the best goalkeeper in the world there, especially that season that he had, well, his last season, obviously, when Roma reached the semi-finals and beating us, we beat them to get into the Champions League final. I think that obviously he came to Liverpool last year, he was the best goalkeeper then, and yeah, I did think then, this season he is becoming the best goalkeeper again. And if Liverpool were to win the Premier League, go unbeaten for the whole entire season, and then to maybe potentially go on and win the Champions League again, then for me, those records and those, highlights then of, accolades then that Alisson Becker and this whole Liverpool team are creating at the minute would be very, very high. Well, would be set very, very higher, because, you think about it, Alisson, he's the first ever winner of the, I can't remember what award it was, but it was like for the best goalkeeper of the world, then you could say, and he was the first person to ever win it, and that's a sign of like, he is the best goalkeeper in the world. But yeah, I just honestly think, guys, if Liverpool didn't have Alisson Becker, I don't think they'd be where they are. I do think that, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm just so grateful that we have him. I'm so happy we have the likes of Virgil van Dijk and Alisson Becker and, Fabinho and the front three and everything like that, because, at the minute, the way this team is going, it is something special. Now, I personally think Liverpool are going to do the double this year. I think we're going to win the Champions League, and I think we're going to win the Premier League. I do. I'm going to say it now. I do think we are going to win both. I've said it pretty much all season, guys. I think that these two, the Champions League and the Premier League, they are the goal for Liverpool this season. And if they were to do that, obviously they'd make history by doing it. But, it's more than that. This whole team is more than that. It's not like if Liverpool are, it's not like this is the flash in the pan. Like, I know Leicester, they went on to win the league, obviously, with that team and all like that, but it's not a flash in the pan. I think that this Liverpool team are going to dominate for years. And I do believe that because, you think of that Manchester City team, you think of, other people and other teams and all like that, where they've gone on to win a league title and then collapsed maybe the next year. Do I think Liverpool are going to do that? No. I think Jurgen Klopp is building for the future. Look at the Minamino signing, that is for the future. Do I think that this Liverpool team are for the future? Yes, I do. And I personally think Liverpool could go maybe 2 years or 3 years on the bounce, getting their first league title now. And I do believe that Liverpool are on, an unbelievable, a very, very unbelievable start to a dominant era, then you could say. Obviously you had your Bob Paisleys and your Bill Shankleys, their eras of dominance. You had Kenny Dalglish as well with his, era of dominance as well. And now I believe this is Jurgen Klopp's and Liverpool's, era of dominance, then you could say, because, you know, I can see in the chat we've only lost one game in 60 league games. You know, that's what George said. Like, and you know, I do personally think that. I think that Liverpool, you know, they are going for something special. You know, if we were to go on to another Champions League final, that's 3 in a row, and you know, well, the only team in recent history to do that is Real Madrid. Do I think Liverpool could win? Yeah, I do think Liverpool can beat any team now. I think that, you know, they have changed the landscape for everyone. Everyone looks up to Liverpool, you know, in terms of transfers, in terms of playing style, in terms of, you know, stadiums and all like that, because, like, you know, Anfield now, you know, they're trying to build on Anfield, you know, obviously with the over the previous years with the main stand, and you know, I think now you know, they got the new extension being you know, done in the next couple of, I think, in the next 2 years or year, but yeah, you know, Liverpool are building for the future, and oh, my light's gone off again. But do I think Liverpool are going to stop there? No, I don't. I think that this team are so good and so dominant, and the manager that we've got. But then it's not so much the manager as well; it's the team behind the manager. You know, Pep Linders. You know, the nutrition guys, the physio guys, everyone at the club are pulling together, and they know exactly what they want. And I think that this Liverpool team are going to be dominant for years to come. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that, guys. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below, or if you're watching on repeat, then yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. But if you haven't yet, then please do like the video or like the stream. You know, every like, you know, it means a lot, and it lets me know that you do like the streams, guys. And if you are new around here, then please subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully you know, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. If you could see the animation that I'm doing, you know, this little animation right here, the subscribe, you know, if you are seeing that, guys, then please let me know in the comments. Hopefully, you know, we'll have some other little gadgets to play around with. But yeah, if you are new around here, then please subscribe to the Cop Council. But yeah, keep your questions coming in, guys. I'll be gone for another 5 minutes then, and then I'll be heading off then for tonight. Mark said, enjoying the stream. Thank you very much, mate. You know, I know you're in here all the time. This is why I put you as a mod. You know, and if you would like to be a mod, guys, then please let me know in the comments. Start of our dominance. Yeah, like I said, I think that, you know, our dominant era now is here, and I do think it is here to stay for sure. And Klopp's never lost a two-legged tie at Liverpool. I believe he has never, you know, I don't think he's ever lost a two-legged affair ever in his career at Mainz or Dortmund. I could be wrong with that, but I don't think he has anyway. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on that. We control games now. Excuse me, guys. We control games now. It's not end to end like 2 years ago. Yeah, exactly, mate. I think that's where Jurgen Klopp has learnt quite a lot. You know, I think that, you know, we're not going 100 miles per hour all the time. We're just going, you know, bit by bit, and hopefully, you know, that will remain the same then. You know, it's been the same now for 2 seasons, and, you know, I think that, you know, Liverpool, especially Jurgen Klopp, has learned since, you know, the first couple of seasons at Liverpool. What else we got? Yep, we can see him. Okay, that's good then. I was hoping that you could see him. I was just making sure. Mark said, well done, Connor. Take it easy. Yep, can see the animations. Okay, that's good then. Glad you could see the animations then. But, and no need to gang and press either. Oh, Jurgen press. Yeah, I think that, you know, I think what Jurgen learned from, like, you know, the first 2 seasons he had at Liverpool, you know, I think the first season that he had in full and the half a season, obviously, you know, when Brendan Rodgers got sacked, I think that, you know, he learned a lot from that, because I think, you know, I think Liverpool were like second, you know, all the way up to Christmas that season, and then, you know, in January it just collapsed when everyone got tired and that, and I think Jurgen learned from that as well, and I think that, you know, you know, it takes time. You know, he did say, you know, in the first 4 years he expects to win a trophy. So, and he did. He won the Champions League. So, you know, that is an amazing achievement. But yeah, like I said, guys, I think this is now going to be the era of dominance for Liverpool. But yeah, like I said, let me know. The other thing I do have to mention then, to be fair, I did say about Fabinho. Fabinho is in contention to start against Manchester United, but the Manchester United preview will be in the week, you know, on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Also, guys, you know, obviously they've been, well, Manchester United are rumoured to be signing Bruno Fernandes as well, you know, and they wanted to get Bruno Fernandes done and dusted to play against Liverpool, but that's not going to get done now. So, you know, Bruno Fernandes will not be playing against Liverpool on Sunday if they were to sign him. And also, Nat Phillips has gone back to Stuttgart, back on loan. Obviously, he come back for the Merseyside derby, kept a clean sheet, and now he's off back to Germany. So, you know, best of luck then to Nat Phillips then for the rest of the season. And yeah, hopefully, you know, he'll come back a better defender with that 6 months then. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there then, guys. Obviously, tonight we've been talking about Alisson Becker. You know, what a goalkeeper he has become for Liverpool, obviously, since signing for Liverpool from Roma. We've been talking all about the stats and all like that. We've been talking, you know, about his achievements so far for Liverpool, and, you know, the dominance then that Liverpool are, you know, showing, and how much, like, I personally think that he has, you know, like, he has shown, then you could say. But you know, guys, let me know if you guys did like the stream in the comment section down below. You know, if you do like these videos and, you know, the transfer gossips and all like that, then please put a like on the video if you could. Just let me know that you do like the videos and do like you know, everything with the stream and all like that. If you are new around here as well, then please subscribe to the Cop Council. You know, every subscription is really appreciated, and hopefully you're all on a fantastic day. Mark is in. How are you, sir? Hope you're on a fantastic day. Hopefully you can see your mod. Now I put you as a mod as well, so hopefully you're on a fantastic day. But yeah, obviously we'll be talking about a bit about transfer rumours, you know, Clyde, you know, we're talking a bit about Fabinho and all like this. But yeah, hopefully all of you have had a fantastic day. We're talking about Alisson Becker. What a goalkeeper he is for Liverpool Football Club, and may that continue. But for now, guys, that's it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, guys, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ra.